Hey everyone, what is good? Welcome back to the channel. This is SilverHyena, wearing the same shirt I was in the last video. It wasn't like I just started this one as soon as I was finished recording the other one or anything like that. No, totally not. Anyways, in the last video, sorry, I had to pick it up. This sketchbook is pretty heavy. I had shown how I painted this beautiful sketchbook, and of course if you are curious about that, I will have a link to that video in the description below on one of those little eye bubbles popping up on the screen. There we go. Anyways, this sketchbook is filled with Bristol paper, which is a lot sturdier than, like, say, regular sketch paper, which is also probably why it's heavier. And what I wanted to do for the first drawing in this book is, hang on, this is my Ohuhu markers. These are my brush markers. This was like the 120 set, I believe. It was the biggest set available at the time, which was several years ago, but these markers have been serving me well. However, what I really wanted to do with these is try one of those, like, color with every marker type challenge, and so I figure I have never done one of those before, and I figure I'll try it with my set of Ohuhus right here. Gotta get this. Yes, I realize it's a hot mess, but it's my hot mess and I love it. Okay, so before I do the sketch, one of the things I just wanted to run by real quick, this is just a regular, here, hang on. Let me show you the cover here. This is just a regular Strathmore sketchbook. This is just regular old sketch paper, which has served me well for many years, but like you can kind of see that it's a step up from printer paper, basically. But don't get me wrong, Strathmore has served me well for years, so no shade. And oh boy, even with all of my efforts, I still managed to get some paint on my actual book itself. Wow, how did I do that? Oh well, hopefully it won't damage things too much. But just look at how much thicker this paper is. Oh, there's a smudge on there. I didn't notice that. Oh well, I'll color over it. No harm, no foul. Oh yeah. I can also finally pull this baby out. There we go. I'll just tuck it in there for now. So yeah, this is gonna be some nice paper, and I cannot wait to draw on it. Well, why should I wait? I'm gonna get going. Okay, so now the easy part is done. Now, I really gotta sort all of these out. I was thinking about, like, I'm commandeering my watercolor cups for this, just to get all the colors and tones sorted, because right now it's kind of a hot mess in here, so yeah, I'm gonna get to that. Okay, so here I tried to sort them out as best I could, but as you can see, I was rapidly running out of room. Like I said, this desk is very small. Over here, I know that's not very classy, but I figure that once I'm done using a marker, I need somewhere to put it, and the bag that they usually come in is being used for some storage and whatnot, so I figure I'll just put them in the plastic bag when I'm done. It's like, yes, I know that these things aren't exactly the best for the environment, but that is why I recycle them, so I'm doing my part to help the environment. Alrighty then, when I began this challenge, I was all, all right, I've always wanted to try this. However, when I got about to the, I want to say 25% mark, give or take a few, but whatever, bleh. And I saw the massive pile of markers that I still had to find a way to shoehorn into the design. Now I was beginning to think, oh good gravy, what have I gotten myself into? It's one thing to watch other people do it, but it's another when that pile of markers is winking you in the face, just daring you to use them. Now, I had gone into this with half a plan in mind, at least. This particular set of Ohuhu markers has a generous selection of grays and blues, which are the usual colors that I use for silver. As for everything else, well, it just became a free-for-all. Cherry blossoms have always been one of my favorite flowers. Rainbow cherry blossoms? Well, they're a thing now, okay? While not quite the redo of my watercolor disaster a few years back, I'm very pleased with how they came out here. I had just started filling out the page with as many of these dang flowers as I could, and a good thing that I did because I don't know what I would have done without them. So to start a conversation in the comments section, what do you think of these use every pen, pencil, marker, whatever type challenges? As stated earlier, this is my first time ever doing this challenge. Would I ever attempt this challenge again? Oh, you bet. And I certainly hope to have an even bigger set of markers by the time I'm ready to try it again. Or I've thought about those even bigger and badder mixed media art challenges, like using every single red art supply that you own. You better believe that I've thought about those. No idea how I'd go about doing it. Knowing my hoard of art supplies, I'd probably miss something. But then again, we can just keep that between you and me. Like, we don't have to advertise or nothing. Of course, then my crazy brain just becomes a slump because I didn't actually do it. Oh wait, I'm getting a little ahead of myself here. If this is something that you'd like to see me attempt one of these days, feel free to post in the comments below. Oh, the paper! After all of the fuss with that painting on the sketchbook itself, how is the paper? So far, magical. This paper was everything that I love about Bristol. First of all, I love a good, thick paper. I had a sheet of cardstock underneath just in case, but the paper held up really well. Master's Touch paper in general has really surprised me. First, there was the mixed media paper that was just astounding with how much abuse it could take. Now, Bristol paper is thicker and has a much smoother texture. Ideally, it's best for inks and dry media, including pencils, colored pencils, pens, and of course, alcohol-based markers. I don't really know about water-based markers, since I don't really recall using water-based markers on Bristol before, since, you know, it's just too precious to gamble with. However, if you ask nicely, I may do it just for you. Alright, and here we are, finally done. And I have to say that this turned out way better than I thought it was going to be honest. And oh wow, that actually took the bleeding like a champ. Master's Touch, you are You are awesome. I think I want to do something with this a bit later. It's like just customize the whole dang book. Anyways, focus. So this is my first time doing some sort of a use them all type challenge. And of course I didn't go for like the weenie pack or anything. No. I went for the biggest one I had, and I am very, very happy that I completed this challenge. I would love to try it with the bigger set once I get the bigger set, of course. Eventually, like, this is a very fun, interesting challenge. And so if you've ever tried the use every single marker or colored pencil or whatever in the set challenge, let me know in the comments below. And there I go, knocking stuff all over the place. Anyways, with all of this being said, I certainly hope that you have enjoyed this video. If you did, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And of course, while we're at it, why not visit my Instagram at SilverHyena With all that being said, this is SilverHyena signing off. Stay creative, everybody. Bye! And I smacked my light.